What's going on, Jerome's? Minnesota Vikings need to run the ball better in 2025. Oh, wait. It's the wrong one. Please run the ball better in 2025. I feel like Kevin O'Connell will be the type that says please, right? And short yardage as well as red zone greatly needs to be enhanced. And TBD what happens with Aaron Jones. I would love to have Aaron Jones back at a cheap rate and basically have him be the third down back and locker room leader. I think that would be good to go. But, I mean, we talked about how deep this defensive tackle class is, but this is a prodigious running back class. And I forgot who said it, but it's like having two running back classes at once. Just like the top-end talent with Genty, Caleb Johnson, Henderson, Judkins, Hampton, but also just the depth. I mean, there's players on, Woody Marks didn't even make the top 20. I think Marks is going to be a little something in the National Football League. But what if I told you that there was a player that had a little bit of a crush on, and the combine definitely checked a couple boxes. There's certainly a couple issues there, notably ball security, but Bhayshul Tuten, I think, has a chance to be pretty damn fantastic in this league. Now, everyone wants the next. It's a bit of a copycat league, and everyone's like, oh, well, Tuten could be just the next Devin Achane. But, Tuten's like a racked up and stacked up Achane with some punching power, but definitely has that breakaway straight line speed as well. So let's talk about the pride of Virginia Tech today. Background, Bhayshul Tuten, 22 years young, just turned 22 in February, so it's good to go. 5'9", 206, originally from Paulsboro, New Jersey. Born into a family of track stars, and it definitely shows up and shows out. Originally was at North Carolina A&T for 2 seasons, tore that up, and then transferred to Virginia Tech in 2023. Last year, 1,159 rushing yards, 6.3 yards per carry, 15 touchdowns, as well as 23 catches for 81 yards and 2 touchdowns. Plus was an absolute dynamic kick returner for the Hokies. His 2 years in Blacksburg took 2 kicks to the house in 2023. And then Combine, he was the star over the weekend at the Combine. 4.38 40, getting that track speed on full display. Great 10-yard splits, a 40.5-inch vert, which is good. It's pretty damn good. And Tuten definitely was getting a ton of buzz at the Combine. Scouting report from Lance Erland, NFL.com. NFL comp, Isaiah Pacheco. I feel like that's pretty legit, except with a much fluid runner. A lot less waste of motion than Pacheco. Overview, if you spend too much time focusing on the small inconsistencies in Tuten's college game, I feel like 9 fumbles isn't small, but you run the risk of overlooking the match he is for the pro game. He's an explosive athlete with average size but a compact frame. He has elite straight line speed and easy hips to make sudden cuts and turns. He's fairly average at reading the front and running with early decisiveness, but creates with wiggle, power, and speed. Drops and fumbles are a concern, but runners with his contact balance, power, and home run speed put tremendous stress on defenses over 4 quarters. Tuten could become a starting caliber back with 3-down value. And there is some concerns right now because he's not a elite pass catcher. Ball security is a concern, but you're sort of missing out on what he can bring to the table. And I think that with proper coaching and work, I think that he could develop into a legit 3-down back. There is no Dana, only Bhayshul. Compact, muscular, absolutely packs a punch. High level track speed, home run ability, runs to contact, which could be an issue down the line. He may shorten his NFL career with his running style. So is it something that you just accept? It's something that you like, a part of his game? Because, you want more physicality in the run game. He is physicality. 21 15-plus yard runs in 2024, 4.4 yards per carry after contact, which is pretty damn amazing. Also, the Vikings' interior offensive line is going to improve, but yards after contact is going to be pretty damn important if you want to run the ball for the Vikings. 9 fumbles in 2 years for the Hokies certainly is concerning, something to work on. Physical and pass protection, ran a mix of zone and gap in college, a little bit more zone at Virginia Tech, a little bit more man gap at North Carolina A&T, so he is well-rounded. Not a natural pass catcher, just more of a dump down guy. But I think that we got spoiled with Aaron Jones because Aaron Jones is legitimately a wide receiver, playing running back. So also potential kick return game breaker. And I think that Tuten could certainly be a player that makes sense in the mid rounds. I think that he's still think he's still like the top end of the day 3 conversation. I think that people bumped him up a little bit, but I think that just given the depth of this running back class, I still think that he's going to be a 4th round guy, 5th round guy. So if the Vikings are able to land him in the 5th round, I think that would be a huge, massive value at this point. And a running back room. Bring back Aaron Jones, bring back Cam Akers, and then you got Tuten, and maybe you take another bite at the apple. Maybe you get Raheem Sanders or Edwards late if you acquire some 7th-round picks or even UDFA stats. But I mean, Monagai is legit. Hunter is pretty damn legit. LaQuint Allen's probably the best receiving running back in this class. Jaden Blue's the speedster. I mean, there's so many damn good running backs besides the top. I mean, the top is the top, but the depth of this class is ridiculous, and Tuten is a major part of it there. So I think that he's going to be a stud in this league. I think that he's going to turn a lot of heads. Just bring physicality, speed, attitude to the running back position for the Vikings could make a lot of sense. Just please hold on to the damn football. We've had too many great running backs who could not hang on to the damn ball to save their life. Just like, not because they fumble a lot, but because they fumble at inopportune moments. But I digress. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Bhayshul Tuten, the pride of Virginia Tech. Vikings need him. Want him. Need him. Gotta have him. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.